So the word BEDMAS tells you what order to calculate an expression in. Okay, so B, I want you to write this down. B stands for brackets. So if there are ever brackets in the question, you always have to calculate the brackets first. That's always number one. Whatever's inside the brackets, that's what you have to do first. E stands for exponents. Now, D and M, this is really important. Look here for a sec. These two you have to calculate in the order they appear. So I'm going to write that here. In the order they appear. So D is division, and division, sorry, and M is multiplication. But if multiplication appears first in the question, then you have to calculate multiplication first. So these two are in the order they appear. If division appears first, then you do division, then multiplication. Do you understand that? The same thing goes with A and S. What do you think A and S stand for?
Addition, subtraction.
Good, perfect. Addition and subtraction. So once again, if subtraction appears first in the question, then you do subtraction and then addition. So these two are interchangeables in the order that it appears. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're going to start with this question. The question says, 4 bracket 6 plus 19, close bracket, take away 10. So we need to go through our list of BEDMAS. Do you see, we're going to go through number 1, the first one here. Do you see a bracket in the question?
Do
you see a bracket?
Yeah.
Yes. So automatically no, we have to calculate whatever's inside the bracket first. Okay, so we're gonna write on the next line 4, and we are going to calculate what is inside this bracket. So we're not doing anything with the 4 yet, and we're not doing anything with the take away 10 yet. So all we're doing right now is we are calculating that, what's in the bracket. So let's calculate it. What's 6 plus 19? You can
20.
6 plus 19 is equal to 25. Okay, we're done with the brackets. Now, the reason why this has a bracket around it still is because whenever you see two numbers next to each other with the bracket, do you know what operation this means for bracket 25? What operation is that? What does that mean? Whenever you see a number with a bracket around it next to another number, so for example, if you saw this, 2 bracket 4, the operation is always multiplication. Brackets next to each other means multiply. Okay? So you need to remember that. Okay, so right now this expression says 4 times 25 take away 10. That's what that says. Right? Okay, so do we have any exponents? That's the next order of operation. Are there any exponents in this question? Do you see anything with an exponent?
No.
No. Okay, we don't need to do that. Do you see any division?
No.
No. Do you see any multiplication?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the next step. We have to multiply. Okay, so that's the next thing we're going to do, and we're going to write the answer here. So we're going to do 4 times 25. 4 times 25. What is it? 4 times 25 equals 100. What else do we still have in our expression that we haven't calculated yet?
Minus 10.
Minus 10. So we're going to write that underneath. So we just did 100. We calculated 100. And then we have minus 10. We only have one more operation left in this whole question. We've already gone through the list. We did the brackets. We had no exponents. We had no division. Do we have any more multiplication, or are we done with multiplication?
We're done.
Okay, do we have any addition?
No.
Do we have any subtraction?
Yes.
That's the last and final step. That's all we have to do now is just calculate what's 100, take away 10.
90.
90. That's the answer, 90. So we're going to go through our list again. Do we have any brackets?
Yes.
Now, this is a little different because we actually have 1, 2, 3 operations inside the bracket. There's 3 things you have to do inside the bracket. Those have to be done in this order first. So we have addition, multiplication, and subtraction. What comes first inside the bracket? What do we have to do first?
6
Addition,
plus 4. Oh,
addition, multiplication, or subtraction? Which one has to come first? I'll give you a second to look at it. And multiplication comes first. It comes before addition and subtraction. So we actually have to do this first inside the bracket. So we're going to write down 20 minus, because we haven't done anything with that. We're going to write 6 plus, and we're going to calculate what's 4 times 2.
8.
Good. And then what do I write after that?
Minus 9.
Good. Do you understand so far? Okay, so we've done this. That's gone now. Now all we have left inside the bracket, we're still working inside the bracket. We still have to finish what's inside the bracket. Now we have addition and we have subtraction. So we're done with the multiplication inside the bracket. What comes next? Addition?
Addition.
Good. Okay, so again, I'm going to write 20, take away, and we're going to calculate the addition part of it. So what do I write here?
6 plus 8.
What is, no, we have to calculate, what's 6 plus 8? We're calculating that. We're simplifying it.
15? Or 14?
14. Good. Okay, and then what do I write after that? After 14?
Minus 9.
Good. We still haven't done anything with this minus 9.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done with the addition? Inside the bracket?
Yes.
Yes, we completed this. We're done with that. Okay, now we still are not done our bracket. We still have a bracket. So what's the last step inside the bracket?
14 minus 9.
Good. 14, take away 9. So what do I write first on the line?
14 take away 9.
20. You keep writing. We haven't done
20.
anything with the 20.
Minus bracket 14 minus 9.
So I'm not going to write 14 minus 9 again. We're actually going to calculate it now. We're writing the answer, right?
Yeah.
So what's 14 take away 9?
6.
So 14 take away 9 is equal to 5.
Yeah.
What's left? Do we have any exponents?
No.
This is all we have left to do. No exponents. Do we have any division?
No.
Do we have any more multiplication?
No.
Do we have any more addition?
No.
Do we have any subtraction?
Yeah.
What's 20 take away 5?
15.
And that's your final answer.